Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and well, on this channel we generally concentrate on the fruits the trees can provide to us. There are some trees which can still be quite interesting for food, even if the fruits are not edible. Look for example at this Judas tree. The fruits are supposed to be toxic, however the flowers are edible and very tasty. They taste different from any flower I have ever tasted. They are nice and sour and refreshing and really good food. This is a Judas tree, probably the Mediterranean Judas tree, Cercis siliquastrum, but you can never be sure. Could also be some exotic one, because here on the Heidelberg University campus there was a time when they planted the great arboretum. Well, this year, even a couple weeks ago, I noticed some strange white stuff under this tree. First I thought, oh, somebody has spilled like a kilogram of sugar or salt or maybe even sand. But when the stuff didn't go away, I looked at it a little bit more closely a couple weeks ago and I noticed it's everywhere under the tree, but nowhere else. Look at that here on those concrete blocks, you can see it very well. Everything is covered with this stuff, and here it's covered exactly as far as the branches of this tree stretch. So it must be coming from the tree. And look at that. The leaves of the tree are also covered in stuff that looks just like sugar crystals. Well, but how do the sugar crystals come here? Well, this is the university canteen. Yeah, it's possible that somebody threw a lot of sugar on the tree, but not all too probable. Let's probe in this even closer. Let's look at that much closer. Well, there are some dried up exoskeletons, animals, I would say aphids, and they are among the sugar crystals on this tree. We didn't have rain for the last couple weeks. Well, we still got rain. I guess a lot of the sugar got smeared on the leaves, but now in the hot, dry and windy conditions it immediately turns to crystals. Why does it turn to crystals? Well, I guess those aphids, here they are on the underside of the tree, and here you can see how those crystals are being created. The aphids, they make holes into the capillaries of the leaves, and the proboscis of the aphids is very thin, especially the inner diameter of the tube is very thin, because the pressure, the turgor, the pressure in the capillaries of the trees is so strong that if the proboscis inner diameter was a little bit thicker, the aphids would just inflate and literally explode. But the outer diameter, of course, is a little bit thicker, because for a tube you need solid walls, especially if it has to hold out to a high pressure. And so I guess once they pull out their proboscis, the turgor just pushes the sap out through the holes the aphids made. And so you can see those shiny yellowish drops here. Well, the really yellow things are live aphids, the fluffy white things are dead exoskeletons of aphids, the yellowish things, the yellowish shiny things are water droplets, and the white kind of shiny things are the sugar crystals. Here you see a couple of them. I've seen similar things on linden trees, actually at another Heidelberg University mess hall. After such long dry spells, the first rain will make thick puddles of sugar syrup. Basically there's like half a ton or maybe a ton of sugar syrup lying on the ground that you can hardly walk because your feet literally get stuck to that. I've also seen this on beech trees, but here now I see it on this Cercis tree. Look at all those nice sugar crystals. It's very interesting. The taste is very interesting. Let's try that here where there's a bigger amount. Look, it just looks like white sand. So now I'm taking this white sugary stuff. This is much more interesting than boring sugar. Firstly, the stuff is soft, sticking my teeth together. Then it has a very interesting flavor. A flavor that's similar to caramel. Well, of course they say that Cercis tree is toxic, at least many parts of it. I'm not so sure if this is true. You can research it and tell me if the Cercis tree is really toxic. So I'm not sure if I should eat so much of this stuff. Actually, before before sugar was available easily and in huge amounts to normal people, they would seek out such big concentrations of such crystals under trees. This stuff is good, folks. I love it. Lots of flavors, like being caramelized. Flavor like caramelized peppers. Caramelized eggplant. A lot of strange flavors. Yeah, here from those concrete slabs, I could take a broom, could first carefully remove the flowers, and then I could basically sweep all this stuff together. Yeah, there is bird poop here and there, but I guess in the olden times when sugar was a very rare commodity, people wouldn't care about a couple flowers or dirt or bird poo. Look at that. Look at that, how many crystals I can collect. Sugar used to be called the white gold, and it was extremely expensive in some cultures. And then imagine the trees just start producing this stuff. This is almost like that donkey that used to poop gold. Oh my God, my feet are sticking. Can you hear that? Please tell me if I just did get poisoned myself. Yeah, sticking my teeth together. Of course, there's not just sugar in that sap. So if I stand still for like 10 seconds, yeah, then my feet get really attached. So folks, please tell me the exact composition of this stuff. Tell me if it's safe to eat. Tell me if you've seen such miracles of nature before. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot of fruit videos and sometimes also strange sugar videos in the beautiful and hopefully soon very fruit-rich city of Heidelberg. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.